Hello and welcome back to my series where I paint or draw on the smallest piece of paper that I own. As you can see, I have a plethora of little pieces of paper and they're all kind of different sizes, so it helps for me to have more creativity in what I draw. These are a few of the little drawings that I drew in my last video. You can go ahead and check that out, but we are going to be adding to this mini drawing collection today. Now, I will say I did have a few ideas and I did draw them off camera. So the sketches are already done and I have 4 of them. So I'm going to be choosing 3 of them for today's video. Before I get started, I will be taping down each and every one of my drawings because with them being so small, they also move around a lot. By specifically using painter's tape, it allows the drawing to stay in place while at the same time not ripping the paint off of my table or ripping any of the paper off of my drawing. While I do a little bit of color matching, let me just explain my technique here because I'm doing a little bit of a different technique. Instead of outlining like I normally would and then letting the outline dry, erase the initial sketch outline that's under it, and then going in with the markers, I'm doing it kind of backwards. I have my pencil sketch down and then I'm immediately going in with my markers. And then only after that will I go in with my liner. Doing this method will take the same exact drawing and make it look a lot different, and it will give it a very different style. Getting into these nails, there was a lot going on, okay? So initially, when I went in with the gray, it wasn't the right color. I thought it was a different color. So then I changed the color and I grabbed the right one and put that in. And then I started to do the fingertips, but I realized that this like pinkish tan looked horrible on the nails. It doesn't look like how a nail looks. So then I went in trying to fix it with shading, and that did not help. It made it look so much worse. Though the nail was supposed to look natural initially, I was like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going in with red. It's just gonna be a red painted nail. The plan has changed. It didn't come out good, so we're changing it again. And I must say the red looks significantly better. The natural nail didn't work out this time, but it's okay because I'm gonna try again in the future and you'll be there to see it, and it'll look a lot better. Okay, now here's the part where I was talking about me not lining until afterwards. This drawing in particular, you can't really see the pencil sketch that I did because I covered a lot of it up with the outlining. But the point of this style is that if you can see it under your outlining and you can see that pencil sketch, it adds a lot of character. Now moving on to this next drawing. This one was very fun for me and it's very exciting because it allowed me to create a whole new character, which I honestly haven't done in a very long time. This drawing in particular was the one that actually inspired me to do this type of technique, because once I finished the sketch, I really liked how it looked so much that I didn't want to erase it and change the way that the drawing looked through doing just outlining. So the lesson I learned is that if an idea comes, don't strike it down, even if it's different than what you're used to doing, different than what I'm used to doing, trying it because it could come out looking really, really cool. And that is our second drawing done. If you end up trying out this style of drawing, please make sure to tag me on Instagram at @KendalXArt, as I would love to see what you create. Now, as for this next drawing, I do think it needs a little bit of explanation. The drawing is of a moon, and the moon is very, very tired. Play on, the moon, the night, that's when we go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? And because the moon is so tired, it has all these bags and it's yawning. Since we're on the topic of the moon and sleep, I can't be the only person. Okay, let me correct that phrase. I know I'm not the only person out here with a horrible sleep schedule, okay? I'll admit I'm a night owl. I love being up, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want to have a crap sleep schedule, and I also don't like waking up super late. And that's where the conflict comes in, because it's like I want to stay up, I like being up, but then I don't want to wake up in the afternoon, so you gotta pick one. But a lot of the struggle honestly doesn't even fully come from the wanting to go to sleep early, but the actual going to sleep early, because once you get in a schedule of staying up late, it can be so hard to fix it. I've done the not using my phone or my electronics at night. I've tried some of that sleep practices and relaxation things, but even sometimes when I'm using those, I just sit there in the dark, wide awake. My brain is tired, but my body is not. So if you have any tips, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And these are completed 3 tiny little drawings for today. I'm actually quite happy with how much detail I'm able to fit in such a small piece of paper. I do definitely want to challenge myself to make even more detailed drawings though, and make more intricate designs on a smaller and smaller piece of paper. Our collection of tiny little drawings is growing, and I hope that you stick around to continue seeing our little tiny drawing army continue to grow. Thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for clicking on this video, spending your time here and watching this far. It truly means so much to me. Please take care and watch over yourself, as your individual life is so important. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.